Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? It's a very chilly day in England today. I was rushing around last minute. I've managed to get a bit of a sweat up. It feels good. Asinris, Sordid, Captain Nerdrage, Prior, Neuro. Who else have we got in here? Honestly, good evening. Pseudo, Summer. Goodness, quite a few of you turned up tonight. Awesome. Mick, how's it going? We are back. We are back in the colony, and today I want to make some liquid hydrogen. It's going to be a stress-free stream today, guys. I hope you've all had a lovely day off yesterday. Some of the eagle-eyed of you may have noticed that I did do a little stream yesterday for all of 7 minutes. Yes, I didn't know I was streaming. Yes, it was caused by technology. Yes, I was very embarrassed. Not so much embarrassed, but anyway. I did do a little stream yesterday by accident. I was recording a video for YouTube, and I managed to hit my streaming button at the same time as my recording button. So, job's a good one. So for those of you that got a little sneak peek, you're welcome. But yeah, we're back. We're back and professional as ever. Today, I'm going to do a liquid hydrogen build. Now, we started doing a bit of this the other day, and I've kind of rethought how I want to do it with the space that we've got here. So I ripped out the couple of tiles and bits of piping that we built. We had a bit of automation wire and plumbing already in. I've ripped that out, and we're going to redo this, and I'll go through this in a minute. Now, I have run the game for about, I think, 10 or 11 cycles since the last stream. It was mostly just so I could sort out the priorities, get a few things sorted in the base. Some of this stuff has been built over that time. The prison is starting to take shape now. So yeah, we'll just crack on with this now, see how we get on. What the hell are we saying? Probably not to ask about your Duke prison more than 4 times today. You will be banned 4 times today, nerd. Early stream hype for partner potential. Ah, nice, Pseudo. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, guys. It's very appreciated. We might do a little giveaway in a minute for you early birds. In fact, have some fluff as well. For you guys that got here super early and we're fighting for the first deal, we'll do a little giveaway in a minute. In fact, whilst we're just chilling, letting the game catch up. Good, how's it going, buddy? Sorry, mate, that first ship has sailed. You guys were on it like a car bonnet. Okay, let's see what much stuff I've got. Hold on. Ah. So today's going to be a little bit of a getting a few things built kind of deal. I've got a couple of big builds that I've got in mind. The liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen build should be pretty straightforward, I think. It should be a good one. And I've changed all my priorities. I'll go through that with you in a second, just so we can see where we're up to. Things should actually start getting done now a little bit better. Okay, this is going to be a giveaway for BioShock Remastered, genuinely one of my favourite games. This was a game that I remember playing an awful lot back on the PlayStation. It is an incredible game. If any of you have never played the BioShock series, you really should. This is going to be active for 40 minutes. Usual deal, guys. Enter with exclamation point giveaway. I'm not going to keep spamming it in chat. This is for you guys that have turned up early. Yeah, on Steam, some at you. I only do giveaways for Steam. It's for you guys that turned up early. It's a great game. It's the remastered version. It's super nice. We like BioShock. Okay, I've got some problems with unpermitted food. I think I've basically run out of some food. Or I've got some dupes that are stuck. Marie. Oh yeah, we're not cooking enough food at the minute. Let me just get that sorted. So omelettes, no. Berry, no. Right, let's make a load of mushrooms, and let's get a bit of ahead of the curve on food. I am going to start doing some more fertilising today and getting our mushroom crop back up, because we're down to 380 mushrooms now, so we'll get that going a bit more as well. So yeah, the prison is starting to take shape. Now I've planned out a build over here for our aqua tuner. for our liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen. I've just put some of the pipes in place just for now. The only problem I'm having is, obviously, this is open to this heat at the moment, so we're dealing with a lot of this heat coming out. So I've had to be a bit careful with some of the materials that I've built out of. Things that I wouldn't have liked to have built out of steel, I'm having to build out of steel because it's toasty warm over here. So that's what we're going to do. Here is going to be our steam turbine, right in the middle of all these ladders. And I've just put some gantry ladders in so we can get this stuff built. And then we've got our 2 aqua tuners, one for liquid hydrogen, or liquid oxygen probably, one for liquid hydrogen. And then I'm going to have 2 other aqua tuners over here. Unfortunately, though, I've ran out of thermium, so I'm currently just making some more. So we're still refining tungsten, we're still making thermium, so we'll get that done. I want to get some of these rockets launched today. I want to do some more spacey stuff and get some more fullerene and all that good stuff. So that is the deal. So to begin with, guys, I'm probably just going to be trying to crack on a little bit, getting this stuff built. I'd like to get this prison set up so that we can start farming some crops. That is partly the one of the main things we need to get done today. So with that in mind, I need to look at getting a pipe from down here all the way up here. Ooh, it's a long way. So I'm just going to map this out now, and I'm going to do this with like a priority 7, I think, so that we can hopefully get this done. Now, I'm not going to do this with fully insulated. We'll do this with a bit of igneous, and I think it's just going to come from... It's going to come from here, so I'm going to need some ladders putting in. Now then, if I do this on the inside, that's probably a bit easier. Yeah. Okay, I don't like building on the walls of closed builds, so I might just go outside here instead. There's going to be a big old pipe from our cool water up to the prison, or as I'm now calling it, Sunnyside Residential Home for the gifted and mentally unstable. Which is fine. Okay, you're going to go to there. Okay. So there's a lot of bridging, a lot of derping around, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. And a boop. And a boop. And we'll just cancel this liquid pipe. We'll need to put a few ladders down here as well. Now, I'm conscious that in the last stream, I had some ambitious goals, and we basically got sod all done. I say we got sod all done. We did a lot of fanning about, a lot of digging out and tidying up and dealing with debris and all that crap. And, you know, we were digging out all this stuff. I think we spent most of the time dropping loads of liquid and water down and digging out all this down here. And it just was a lot of time faffing about. Today we've got the space, so I really want to crack on and get it built. I'm going to get this done first so I can start getting my prisoners in place. All this stuff over here should be on like a priority 1, so it's technically just like a blueprint for now. But we'll get this done, and then we're on to a winner. Now, I now have all my inmates. I think I've disabled the printing pod, so we've now got our 8 inmates, which is good. We're still doing telescopy astronomy work up here as well. But in fairness, I think we're down to the last place that we've got to find now. We've done all the others. So we're on our last place at 94%, so this can all be ripped out soon as well, and that's another priority 9 job that can be out the window. How many cycles do you think before your prison starts producing useful stuff? It'll be pretty quick. Bristleberries will grow pretty quickly. Pinch of pepper nuts, I'm probably going to have to get some chlorine and stuff in here first to do this, and I don't actually have a supply of water for this, for polluted water. That was one of the things that we were going to do with maybe petroleum gens or something. So I do need to think about where that water is going to come from. But for now, we'll get the bristleberries up, at least. We've got plenty of sleet wheat and other goodies, I think. We've got 3,000 grain of sleet wheat. So we should be alright. I'll just explain what I was doing here, by the way. I was having a bit of a play with the new Visco gel. I've not really played with it yet, not even in debug. I've really not played with it at all. So, wow, how did that happen? How in God's name did I manage that? 456,997 kilos. And then it reverted. Oh yeah, you just press backspace and it goes to a crazy number. Huh. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I was having a bit of a play with the Visco gel, and I think what I'm going to do is make a bit of naphtha. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of plastic in these down here at like, I don't know, 50, 100 kilos maybe per thing. Set this to like a 9, and then we'll just get these delivered with some plastic. And I've put some metal tiles down here. What I'll probably do is bust open some of these hot tiles. Let's see if we can get this radiating. Might bust open down here or something. I want to get some naphtha, and I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. Wouldn't the prison be a catchier title, Levgrowski? No, no it wouldn't. It's Sunnyside Residential Home for the mentally unstable and gifted. And I won't hear any more discussion of this. That's what we're doing. Okay. So my inmates are pretty much all... they're all pretty much stuck to this middle part of the map now. They can go down the sides, they can go over some of these places. Eventually that's not going to be the case. We'll seal up all these sides and they're going to be trapped in here. That is the plan. But for now, they're doing all this building. Now some of my other dupes will be doing some building as well. But this is on a priority 8. Other essential stuff's getting done. It's fine. Why do you want naphtha? Because I'm going to do a naphtha, and basically I don't want to waste too much Visco gel. So I tried doing it with supercoolant, and supercoolant looked quite cool. It was like purple and then green. It looked quite nice, but I think it'll look better with purple and black. I think that'll look nice. And this is basically going to be a little airlock here for what is going to be like quite a warm cooking room. So it probably makes sense to use naphtha and a warm pinch pepper nut room, sorry. Probably makes sense to use naphtha and Visco gel. So that's what we're going to do. Now some of my dupes have started sleeping up here. It does mean that we have a slight hydrogen issue at the minute, but that's fine. Oh, by the way, I should say, sorry for the abrupt end of the stream the other night. In short, my router died, and it was dead for like, I don't know, 3 hours, 2 hours or something. The weird thing was, I couldn't get on Twitch on my phone either. None of my internet was working. My mobile data and my broadband are through the same company, so it's like there was just a network dropout for a bit. Fortunately, the lady got home shortly after, so I could jump on her phone. I think she came on Discord and spoke to some of you, but yeah, everything died. And I felt so naked. I couldn't get back on Twitch to say like, sorry guys, it's down, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't do anything. So apologies for the abrupt end of the stream. We were pretty much going to wrap up there anyway, in fairness, because I knew the lady was homeward bound, so you didn't miss out on much. Right. So let's get some more of this in. And then that is good to go. I'm going to put a pump in here. I might put the pump at this level and then a little sensor here if there's too much carbon dioxide. And then, yeah, I can try doing this with some more Visco gel. Let's actually do that. I think I've got a couple of little pockets of it here. A couple of little smidgens. We'll sweep that up. Then you can see what it looks like. It's quite snazzy. It's okay, we had fun in chat without you. Oh, I see. What's happening to you today? Oh, dear, Mont. Vixen, how's it going, bud? I did see you come in. Thermal map's pretty much covered by some kind of polluted water. You 3 slush guys on 1 polluted water vent. Nice, Leppy. Have you been cherry picking your seeds again, bud? You need to just play a hard seed every now and again. That sounds like a super easy, mega noob seed. Which, don't get me wrong, I go for that every now and again. Okay, so I think if I drip some... Let me see, how do I want to do this? What's an easy way of doing this? I want to drip some coolant on here and then mop up what spills off, but not mop up the top stuff. So let's try it with some super coolant, but just a tiny amount, a teensy tiny amount, like 5 kilos. No, like 38.7 grams. Excellent. Petition to change the uptime command to what's up, dog? I see. Jesus, no, like this is the seed I tried last time when the game was crashing. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the old one that you found. You big puss. Okay, well that clearly didn't work. My super coolant splodged all over the place. So that's okay. I think we'll do it with naphtha. I think we'll do it with naphtha, it'll be fine. I don't normally make these little 2-tile liquid locks, so I don't really know the best practice of doing it. On a plus note, we started getting more molten slicksters down here, which is cool. That is real nice. I like that a lot. Okay. Ooh. This is going to make more sour gas. I don't want more sour gas. I don't want more sour gas. Where else can I make some naphtha? Where's hot in the base? Where is it toasty warm as balls? Oh, I will just point out, by the way, guys, we have a problem. So do you remember how I've been checking this constantly and seeing what my chlorine levels are like? Because we've got this bug where gases are spawning in the room, we've now got to the point where it is full of chlorine. It's now 5 kilos of chlorine, and then there'll be some carbon dioxide down here, and a bit of oxygen up here. A bit of hydrogen maybe in that corner. It is broken, so we need to just bust this today. I think I'll just break it and put a... I don't want that to go. I'll just break it on this side. Kind of sucks, but this is kind of a perfect example of why the bug is so lame. It really does suck balls, actually. But whatever. Maybe I'll do it up here. Maybe we'll break in at the top. We'll just do a little bit of that and that. I say, sucks, but it is what it is. Fix it with debug. It's a bug, so debug it. I'll just break the fucker. It's fine. I know what you're saying, Witchunga, but I'll just rip the walls open and... The easiest way to solve it, by the way, is just a vacuum. It can't happen if it's a full vacuum. That's what I've done in my single-player games, and it works fine. But obviously with this, meh. I was never going to vacuum all this out. I can never be arsed, so it's fine. We'll break the wall. Some of this will spill out. It should at least start condensing again. This isn't active for another 37 cycles anyway, so it'll be okay. Vixen is lurking. All right, Vixen. Okay, so that should fix that. I just thought I'd show you because you've probably seen, like, wondered why I kept looking at this and it kept going up a little bit every time we loaded the save. I think it's on save and load that it happens, and it must be something to do with how the gas calculates how much is in each tile, and eventually it ends up getting... eventually just overpressurizes. So every time we've save and loaded, bearing in mind now we've played this colony for 136 hours, we've had quite a few save and loads. This has just been growing and growing and growing. And if you remember, the one at the bottom corner down here, I did actually break open a long time ago. So this has been hot as balls down here for a while, but because it's like chlorine and not much going on down here, it doesn't really matter. We lose a little bit of water down here, so this is building up slowly over time, but I don't really care. It's fine. We'll tidy them all up at some point. I'll just vacuum them all out. Other than that, I didn't do anything else off stream, by the way, I don't think, guys. It's pretty much exactly where we left off. I should make some naphtha in space. That's what I should do. I should have done this in space. We still got a lot of damage and broken shit up here, by the way, but I'm working towards getting that fixed at the minute. I'm going to put some more bunker tiles in down here so that these metal tiles don't take any damage or any more damage. And then this is going to be lined at some point. And I've counted out the space in here. We are going to be able to get 2 rockets side by side in each of these bays. So we might do 2 petroleum rockets over here and 2 hydrogen rockets over here. And I think that'd be pretty badass. That is the plan. Yeah, where am I going to be able to do this? So it's sucked right into the vacuum of space. Well, this isn't a vacuum down here, buddy. So my thinking was I'll put some compactors down here and just drop some plastic out. I think that's what I'm probably going to do. Just for ease. So we'll do something like that. And we'll put a few compactors in. Same as what I was going to do down in the oil biome, but it's a bit warmer up here. So maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. I'll rip these out. This ain't doing shit down here, so... Obviously, we've still got all this... we've We've still got the sour gas in here, but that we'll find a home for that. Obviously, we filled up these reservoirs, but I'm not going to put any more in, I don't think. We'll just leave this as it is. I'll try not to make any more until we need this gas. But I'm happy that we're starting to make a few slicksters now. The only thing is, this is going to start overflowing at some point, so I'm going to need to find... Well, I'm going to need to run a pipe up to my petroleum storage, which... It's not the end of the world. We'll fix that later. I did also rip out, do you remember we had these extra bits of piping down here from when we were running our polluted water all the way up to the top of the base. I've ripped those out to give us some more ceramic. So we're actually sat on 19 tons of ceramic at the minute. Probably after we've already allocated a load to other stuff as well. So that's pretty cool. I've built a lot of piping up here out of ceramic, so we've used up an awful lot of that already. So this will be a pretty quick build to throw together, I think. The only thing we'll need to do is vacuum this out, which is why I've made sure there's access and stuff. I've put a little liquid lock down here so that we can get in and out of here easily. So that's the deal. And I think I've got a dupe stuck in this rocket. It says astronaut, so I think I've got a dupe stuck in it, even though I've deselected everyone. I don't want to deconstruct it because then the Dangius Midius Pokius will be gone forever. So I've kind of left it. The Troll, how's it going, buddy? It's Sindane, good evening, mate. How are you? Have you been Minecrafting, buddy? Have you been smashing the Minecrafts? Alright, so we're going to have a little gas pump in here. We're going to have a little bit of automation, and it'll just be an gaseous element sensor. That's it. And that can go there. And we'll put it on a filter gate. That'll be fine. Now, in terms of wiring and everything in here, I've not figured out any of the wiring yet, but what I'm probably going to do is have transformers underneath here. I do have a heavy watt wire running up here, so I can just slap in some transformers and give everything their circuits from underneath. Obviously, we're going to be generating some power in here as well. So that's another thing I'm going to need to figure out what I'm going to do with. Can the dupe die in there? I don't think so, Nerd. I think they just go into like suspended animation. They don't need food or toilet or anything. So I did your build for cooling, see if it works. And now I have 8.3 tons of crude oil stuck in your metal refinery. Then you fucked something up, hamster. You did your piping wrong, buddy. That's 1600 Celsius. Oh dear. Assign someone else to the cockpit. It should unbug. Yeah, it didn't, Vixen. I tried that already, I think. Let's assign Abe. No. It says there's an astronaut in here. So we might just launch this fucker in a minute, you know. We might just launch it. Just because then something will happen. Either our game will crash. Something has to happen. But I'm missing a dupe, basically. You know how one of your dupes disappears when you're in space? I'm missing someone. And I can't remember whether this was always the case. Or... let's try doing 200. I can't remember if this is always the case. Like I lost someone a while back that I've forgotten about. Gantry. Don't think the gantry matters. I don't think you need the gantry to kick people out. Oh. Stupid rockets. That's what. Jerk. Not in the mood tonight, Clay. How dare you? Yeah, this is what I was saying. The rockets are buggy as fuck. Alright, there'll be no essays to Clay tonight. We're just going to be short and to the point. This broke, you dingus. Let them fix the ladders and the gantry. They're not needed though, honestly. The ladders and gantry aren't needed to kick the dupe out of the rocket. Because I've had it happen before. I've just never had it where I literally can't get my dupe out of the thing. Fuck knows. We'll try in a minute. Welcome, by the way, guys. Welcome to you new folks. There is a giveaway at the minute, guys. It's a giveaway for BioShock Remastered. It's currently on Steam, on sale. It's a tenner's worth of game. It's a great game. One of my favourites. One from when we played a lot in my youth. You said nice chill stream. It is a nice chill stream. I'm just not in the mood for bugs. It can still be a nice chill stream. Have some more fluff, by the way, guys. You early birds. I do love the fact that you all turned up a bit early now. It's spot on. It is really, really handy. I'm hoping that my 7-minute derp stream yesterday doesn't affect the streaming average. I'm hoping it doesn't. Christ. All right, so this rocket might be a little bit bugged. We might have to just send it into space. The load times are starting to get a little bit disgusting. Oh, Jesus Jones. Jesus Jones. Oh, I ripped out all the glass stuff that was here, by the way. We had mesh tiles, transformers, glass forges. I ripped all that shit out. I'm going to dig out all this crap as well. I want to get some of this random bits of debris tidied up at some point today. That would be nice. Right, I'll fix these because that's what you guys are telling me to do. We'll get all this fixed as well. We'll get our plastic put back in here. We'll do, yeah, 100 kilos in each. Fuck it. Right. I thought the stuff was done in here. I thought you were finished with the star map. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ren? Are you just in here for funsies? You're just in here for funsies! There's nothing going now. We've done everything. Man, I don't really know what the point of these massive gas, these massive ones that are miles away, like natural gas, hydrogen. I don't think you're going to want to go here. Go all the way here just for a bit of natural gas. I'm more interested by the ones that have got like radium and stuff on them. Like this boy. Don't even know what radium's for. Don't even know what you do with radium. Does anyone know what you do with radium? I don't know. So yeah, let's disable this. This is another dupe just sat up here doing jack shit. And I'm going to turn this off as well. Weezewort seeds, eh? Interesting. What are we talking about? Oh, he's peeping on the next door neighbour. Yes. That's what he's doing. He's being a bit of a sneaky peeper. Alright, so our prison is getting there. It is taking shape. Alright. This doesn't need to be like this. We'll do this like... Ooh. We're getting there. And then what I'm probably going to do, I'll put some mechanised airlocks on the outside to begin with. And then I'll seal it up on the inside, restrict my dupe access and trap them all in there. So we can actually start doing some of this now. Let's just... Yeah, let's do this. And we'll leave these open for now. I brought some compacts up here to put some igneous rock and some gold amalgam and all the shit that they were going to need to build with. So I brought that stuff in. Okay. We'll open these. They're going to need like loads of power wiring and stuff, as I mentioned. Power wiring, I just said. And an oxygen feed. The oxygen we're probably just going to branch off here. I don't want this to be built for a good while. So I'll just vent our oxygen into space. And yeah, we'll need some piping off this. Fideka, how's it going? And Dommy, how are you? It has been a long time. Fideka, you are the gorgeous ginger. Or maybe not ginger. Are you a ginger, Fideka? Either way, you're gorgeous. Oh, you got hit by the ginger bot, though. No! I was going to say, I'd like to thank you for your streams. You make me laugh, you make me think, and finally you make me sleep. That is the most backhanded compliment I've ever had. You make me laugh, you make me think, and then you make me sleep. Thank you, Sordid, I think. Thank you, friend. Shit. That's a proper backhanded one. Oh, Jesus. Right, let's do a little save and see if we can... we don't need to extend the gantry, do we? Let's get some oxalite delivered to this rocket. We've got plenty of oxalite, I think, made in here. Jesus. Is anyone in this one? See, this one's not got an astronaut in it. This one has. So I think we need to get this bastard launched. Oh, these fucking rockets. So I've just spat another 400 kilos of petroleum on the floor. So we've now got a ton and a half of petroleum sat here doing dick all. This is why this thing overflowed. Because we're spitting petroleum all over the place, all over the floor. I really wish they'd fix this. It makes me think that none of the clay staff have made it to space yet. Because this should be fixed by now. Bastards. Right. Let's give them some access through here. And see if we can get this delivered. Yeah, that's on a 9. I think the heatsink for the petrol rocket will leak heat transfer into liquid O2 and H2. No, it won't. So this is going to be sealed up. I'll show you what I'm going to do with this eventually. This is going to be like a heat pipe up here. So I'll rip out some of this and it'll be like a heat pipe to get eaten by my steam turbine. You make us have good dreams in the night. Oh, hamster. You little cutie. Hey, listen, if my dulcet tones put you guys to sleep, I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. Where are you going, you shitty bastard? Don't you dare. How much oxalite's in here? Oh, you wanker. I can't wait till we've got liquid oxygen. I can't wait! Oh. Listen, honestly, if it helps you guys sleep, I'm fine with that. It just seems such a strange thing to have offered to me as a character quirk. I put you guys to sleep. Alright, let's see how far this bastard can go, and we're just going to launch him. Because honestly, I don't want this stuff. Is this going to evaporate my naphtha? Is this going to evaporate my plastic, maybe? Let's see what happens. Yeah, it does, pseudo. So if you're trying to... The tanks on rockets at the minute are really buggy, right? So there's a lot of things that can happen to fuck them up. So if I click on a rocket that's got oxalite in it, right, it will spit it out. This dupe is about to deliver way more oxalite than I think we need. Yeah, look, see that? I just spat it out. This dupe's going to deliver way more than I've asked for, which kind of blows. So we're just pissing away oxalite at the moment into the wind. Which means that my rocket is going to be shortened in distance. Let's get this stuff delivered and see how far this can go. Yeah, they're just really janky. Not only that, on save and load, if a little packet of liquid moves anywhere near the tank, it'll break it. There's a lot of things that break the tanks. It's really, really annoying. But let's just see where this bastard can go and see if we can launch it. Now, this is Dangius Midius Pocius. It can go 16 kilometers. I'm just going to launch it. I'm going to launch it here. I'm just going to wait for the doors to open and then we'll launch the bastard. Just to get our dupe back, if nothing else. I'm sure we've got a dupe stuck in it. Come on, doors. So buggy, yeah. Considering this is the second update in regards to space, I am a little bit blown away by how many derpy, stupid, dumb I am a little bit blown away by how many stupid bugs we've got. I don't know what these doors are doing. But hey ho, it is what it is. There's not enough oxalite in here. Well, that's fine for what we need, I suppose. Open doors. Well, the troll. The beauty is, when we get to liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen stage, I'm going to just be filling up the rockets full. So I won't need to click on the tanks. I'll just be able to look at the gauge and say, yep, that's fine. So that will make me feel better, I think. Who is in this rocket?